Soul School once again in my garden, in the soul garden. We still speaking on traps, talking about traps. In previous video, I said traps comes in the form of voting. You're voting for a system that kills its presidents, and they find a way of doing it. You're voting for a system that blows up towers with thousands of people in it. You're voting for a corrupt system, and this system was built on corruption from its very inception. It came over here and from England or Europe because where they were at wasn't a very fruitful environment. They had all types of plagues over there. They were ignorant. They thought the world was flat. And so when they got word that the world wasn't flat, they had to leave their environment and come over. They didn't know where they was going. They didn't have no navigation skills. So they came over here and they were gangsters when they came over here, or they were corrupt already. Most of them were let out of the prison system to come over here and explore. And when they found the darker people over here, they thought these people wasn't as wise or so smart. They thought they were stupid because they had a different system or alternative way of living. But they've been here on this planet for millions and trillions of years, way before the Caucasoid was even thought of. The Caucasoid is a relatively new. He's only a little over 6,000 years old. And when he came over here, he used trickery, murder, deception, to conquer these people. And he brought slaves, some more slaves from another part, some more darker people from another part of the planet. He enslaved them. They were really war captives or war prisoners of war. And he sent them through a process that took 400 years of deprogramming them, of taking away their original minds and inserting his mind in the way he wanted them to use his mind. He's been a war type creature. This is the only way he could survive. So he made us to depend on him for the thinking, for our food, for our very existence. He made us his God. So this is my attempt to give you young'uns a way to avoid being overwhelmed by the traps that he obviously set before our ancestors, and our ancestors fell into these traps. The sun. See, we got some tomatoes growing. This tomato part, little bitty tomatoes. Then we go over here to the watermelon. Then the eggplant. The eggplant look kind of, I don't know. Anyway, squash. And we also got some peppers. And remember, we did a video, me and my son, my grandson, when we first planted these. A little water and patience. You see what's happening. They, what they do is they dominate the medical field. They even control the doctors with these drugs. And you'll see sometimes on advertisement or commercials on TV where they prescribed a drug to individuals and they took them, but something went wrong and caused death or some type of illness, and the lawyers want to sue. And then they tell you when they're advertising these pharmaceutical products that they're good, but if you don't do this right, you're subject to death. They let you know that it ain't cool. So be cool with those pharmaceuticals. You're a child of God and you're made in the image of God, and you don't need it, you know. And if he could sell it, why can't you sell it? Because he don't want you to sell it. And if you do sell it, you have to get a license to sell it, and that way he can always revoke your license if you give him a hard time. You got to share some of the profits. He's like the pimp, and the public is like the hoe. So that's traps. That's another trap. You know, disunity. Yeah, that's a trap. Divide and conquer. That's a trap. He chops you up if you're a Muslim. You got the Sunni, you got the Sufi, and Prophet Muhammad says there's only one Ummah, and in the Nation of Islam, you got branches of them. You got, there used to be 5%ers, and now you got the Gods and Earth, and the Nation of Gods and Earth, and then you got Wallace D. Muhammad's on the Orthodox Muslim, and he split up from his daddy, another division, and then you got Farrakhan, And those that don't, that's, splinter groups, silence or whatever. Now that's why we can't never get together, because everybody wants to be a leader. You don't have to worry about me trying to be a leader. I don't want to be a leader. I don't want no money for my music, or for my videos. Half of you, y'all, I'm not hip enough for you, so, you're not going to deal with what I'm saying anyway. 'Cause don't nobody know me. But know the truth when you hear it. They making money off of Black Lives Matter. They're making money off of fear, off of the King Alfred plan. That's all that's about, making money. So it do exist. They do plan on taking us out if they can. But they can't take out the black man. The black man is the reason why he's here. If it weren't for us, he wouldn't be here. So we taught him everything he knows. And then he stole it and tried to say he taught us. See, you brothers and sisters, you young ones, y'all don't go back into your history. Try to find out who the black man was. You try to please him on every, when I say him, I'm talking about the Caucasoid. You're trying to please him because you think he's God. Yeah, you think he's God because every motion picture or movie, Superman, Batman, and whatever you see, you're growing up to think that he's the supreme being. But look at your sports. Michael Jordan, Mayweather. Look at your music. We the God of music. The God of athletic ability. So don't fall for these traps, y'all. Another trap is disrespecting your parents. Back in the day, father knew best. But nowadays, daddy is a dummy. He hates his children. He's also a homosexual. Homosexuals can't reproduce life. They could adopt, but they cannot reproduce. If you was to take all the homosexuals and put them on an island, all the male homosexuals, put them on one island, all the female homosexuals, put them on another island, they'll discontinue on that island. What they got to do is go somewhere to the next island where the female homosexuals at, get them a female and reproduce like that, or clone themselves or whatever. Well, this video is running short, so it's going to be continue on to the next video. Peace.